I bet with interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
As we negotiate the last 2 hurdles at Hollywoodbets Greyville, races 7 and 8. If you're looking to play the last double, 1400 meters is the trip for race number 7. And we do have a rerun of Sweeper Keeper and then also an interview package, which hopefully gives you some good information.
Behind that one, Gian Batista trying to run on his purple operator. Joshua Artsnake, Release Me's on the outside, down the inside, Jet Legacy over the last 100 meters, and it's still Joshua Artsnake, Release Me's trying to close it down, and Release Me's coming strongly, Jet Legacy, and on the outside taking off Sweeper Keeper, gets close, it's very close. I'm not going to split 3 horses.
Rafiki, yeah, he came off a break and he ran probably a few lengths better than we thought, and he got up to win. Look, he should have improved a little bit more fitness-wise, and he's in a good space. Also, coming back to the turf, I don't think it'll be an issue. Calvin knows him. He's got a good draw, so there's a lot of positives to his chances, and there's quite a bit of collateral form with a few horses in the race. So on that, I think he's probably one of our better runners on the day.
Ross Bailey's doing well in himself. He's always competitive if he finds the right place in a race. With a bit of luck in running, I think he can run into quartets.
Pongolo also worked him on Tuesday. Very nice horse, you know. I think also it's going to be very close.
Copper John has been a bit frustrating. He never gets a draw, and he's meant to have run a while back. So he's been ticking over. So eventually he's running from a bad draw. But big strong horse, and 1400 he's probably effective at 14. I've tried him over further. I'm not sure his distance, what his exact distance is, but I would say 14 miles where he should be effective. Although he's got this big stride and a big horse, I don't think he quite stays. We tried, but he didn't seem to stay proper. So I would put him in a quartet.
So looking at this type of field, I'm going to give you my roughie, which is number 4, Sweeper Keeper, as we saw the rerun there, which is currently trading at around 12.5 to 1, coming off a 78-day absence. Unfortunately, the turf formed 6 runs and has never really hit the board, seems to be effective on the poly. However, I'm hoping that today, on the race day, the Sweeper Keeper will arrive and pitch up, and this is a horse who's come down to a 72 in the handicap. We saw that last run when running on nicely behind Release Me, and then was beaten 5 lengths by Spelling Bee. Spelling Bee's come out to run second, Lucky Dollars come out to run second, and then of course horses like Down by the River second. Winners, Bristol Hercules, Master of Destiny, Moolah Man, and then Madison Valley came out to win 2, and then ran in the grade 3 not far behind him.
Yeah, I think that's a nice find, especially if he can transfer his polyform to the turf, which hasn't happened yet. But maybe against this type of field, because all you need to do is have a look at the way Wendy has been placing this horse, and now he is the better rated horse in the field. You know, you just have a look at what weight he's carrying, 60.5 kg. So she's actually put him in a race where he's one of the better rated horses, and whilst he'd have to give this field weight, I think he could be in the right space. So you like number 4, Sweeper Keeper, and I like number 5, Nightjar. I was going to say 16 to 1, but that's been snapped up.
7 to 1 now.
7 to 1. And it doesn't surprise me because he was gelded on the 12th of June, 2024, which means that his last run was his first run back from gelding. They had Nicholas Patel on, drawn 15 out of 15 at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, just left alone towards the back of the field, using that run to bring him on. And then what happens? He grabs your attention. He didn't come under the radar for me because at the 400-meter mark, Sheldon, he was lost. And I know he was beaten 5 lengths, but look at the amount of horses that he passed by. He passed nearly half the field by to run 7. So I think that run, first run back from gelding, used to have brought him on. The fact is he's now better drawn, 5 out of 12 runners, so he's drawn middle of the park. And young Sasibo has picked up a nice ride here. If that last start has certainly brought him on, the fact that he's down in the ratings, you had to look at that as well, from an 81 to a 72. And although he's still just a one-time winner, I think now that he's gelded, you could see the best out of this horse. So you like number 4 at around 12 to 1. Number 5 has been back from 16 to 1 into 7 to 1. Those could be our 2 roving bankers in the race. But it certainly doesn't stop there. You heard it from Byron. He likes number 2, possibly their best runner on the day. Then you have a look at a horse like Stevie G, who always finds betting support. Brass Bell, Duncan Howells gave good comments. So did Alec Laird about Copper John. And then Bomb Bomb won a good race last time out. So it's a tricky race. But for the place accumulator, let's take a chance with numbers 4 and 5.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Number 4, Sweeper Keeper. That's my first selection, around 12.5 to 1. And my second selection is number 5, Nightjar. You heard from Dees that merit rating drop, and the support has come. And the stable's they're usually quite spot on when these horses are back down. So number 5, Nightjar. Quite a few of the shrewdies have gone for this individual. So numbers 4 and 5 for Dees and I. Those are the 2 runners we'll be looking to fight out the finish.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.